Hey, what's up, you guys? My name's Tyler Rugge. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm just chilling in a chair with Desmond, filming this video, as you can see. It's just a little bit of a change of scenery, but I wanted to get an angle where you could actually see Desmond sitting on my lap, and this is the best I could do. I apologize. Anyways, the point of this video, I want to talk to you guys about some issues that Desmond has been having. And I've been postponing filming this because I wanted to wait until I actually had answers. And I'm at a point where I don't know if I'm going to get answers anytime soon. I've already been to 3 different vets, and none of them really know for sure what's going on. So I just figured I would get on here and talk to you guys about everything that we have been through thus far. Maybe some of you guys might be able to help me figure out what could be happening or how I can help Desmond. I'm not sure if anyone has had similar experiences to what we've been going through, but it's been a lot. So I just wanted to update you guys and let you know how Desmond's been doing. I kind of briefly touched on this on Twitter, just mentioning how I was taking him to the vet. But again, I didn't really ever go into detail just because I didn't know for sure what was going on, so I didn't want to, by mistake, maybe say something that wasn't true. So it all started when I noticed Desmond's chin was like soaking wet. And this is really, really weird. I've never seen Desmond have a bunch of water built up on his chin. I just kind of figured at first, it was strange looking, but I was like, maybe he just went to drink some water and like dunked his head in the water bowl for some reason and got his chin wet. That's just my first thought. So after a couple days, I noticed that it was looking almost worse. It was looking more wet. The hairs under his chin were turning like a brownish color. And this like freaked me out because I was like, what is going on? Like, I don't understand. So naturally, the very first thing that I do is I go to Google because I wanted to figure out, what's going on. Is this an emergency? Like, should I take Desmond to an emergency vet? So I go on some rabbit forums, and luckily some other people had the same thing happen to their rabbits, where their rabbit's chin was getting really wet, and this is actually caused by them drooling. This is typically due to dental issues that rabbits have. Rabbits' teeth are constantly growing, and sometimes, even if you give them toys and stuff to chew on, just once in a while, especially if your rabbit's older, sometimes their teeth don't grind down evenly. So if they have a couple teeth that are a little overgrown, rabbits will have issues with not being able to close their mouth properly, and then when they drink and whatnot, they'll just drool and it'll fall down to their chin. So I was like, okay, we're making a vet appointment. So I made an appointment with the normal vet that I usually go to that sees Nova and, just some of my other animals. It's a vet that's close to me. Just to get a checkup done, I explained to them what was going on, and they were like, all right, we'll check it out. So I go to the appointment. The vet sticks a thing in Desmond's mouth, basically to look at his teeth, and then she says that she does see that there's a tooth that is, like, ever so slightly overgrown. Like, she made it very clear to me that this was not anything major. She's seen a lot worse. It didn't seem like there was any irritation or ulcers or anything in his mouth. Like, everything looked pretty much fine, but there was a tooth that was just a little bit overgrown, and she said that this could possibly be what's causing the issue. This vet that I usually go to directed me to another vet that's, an hour and a half to 2 hours from my house, depending on traffic. But it was another vet that specializes in doing dental work. So, of course, I was willing to drive Desmond 2 hours out to this vet to fix his teeth, hopefully, and fix this problem. So I made the appointment. And keep in mind, throughout this entire time, Desmond is acting completely normal. He's eating normally, he's completely active, he still runs around and plays with Olive. Everything's Gucci except for the fact that he's drooling and there's a lot of wetness under his chin. One of the vets I went to ended up shaving his chin, so it actually doesn't look nearly as bad as it did. But the hair under Desmond's chin was getting really matted and like brown and just really wet like all the time. The issue with Desmond drooling still persisted, but everything else as far as his behavior and eating went was normal. So then the day comes, I take Desmond on a 2-hour drive to the vet, and we go in to get this dental procedure done. So they have to put Desmond under, and they have to go in, look at his teeth, and then shave down the one that is a little bit overgrown just so everything is like evened out. The vet looked at Desmond's teeth, confirmed that one of them was a little bit overgrown. Everything else seemed normal though. There wasn't any irritation, nothing severe, just one of the teeth are a little bit overgrown. He did seem a little bit surprised that something this minor could have caused him to be drooling, but they didn't see anything else out of the ordinary. So they went ahead, fixed Desmond's teeth. I did get a little bit of footage of Desmond post-surgery waking up from the anesthesia, and it's just so cute. He was such a cute, sleepy little bun. He's like fully awake now. How are you doing, Desmond? You did so good. They put eye drops in his eyes, so that's why it's like a little wet around there. Yeah, he's so sleepy. Are you ready to head home, Desmond? Huh? And also, mind you, I did film some stuff talking about this as it was happening, but I somehow managed to delete all of that footage, which is why I'm now sitting here refilming it all and explaining it. I'm just stupid. I'm not a good YouTuber. I'm sorry. So we get the dental procedure done. Everything's good. We're hoping that this is going to stop the issue of Desmond drooling. So I take Desmond home, you know, give him all his hay and everything he needs. He's once again still acting completely normal. He's active, eating fine, everything's good. During the dental procedure, they shaved the bottom of Desmond's chin just because it was like getting all gross and matted. So they shaved it all down. They said, you know, after a couple days, Desmond should be acting completely normal. So I was super happy, right? I got Desmond's teeth fixed. Everything was cool. But, you know, we waited about a couple weeks. All of a sudden, I noticed that Desmond was drooling again. I'm sure you can only imagine how disappointed I was when I saw Desmond's chin once again just soaking wet. Like, okay, cool, he's still drooling. Like, I thought I fixed the issue, apparently not. So I call the vet. They tell me that I need to get abdominal radiographs done. But the vet in Ann Arbor, as well as my normal vet, both told me that for some reason they didn't want to do the abdominal radiographs. They wanted me to go to some other vet. So I called up this other exotic vet that said that they would do the abdominal radiographs. I took Desmond there, explained them everything that has happened so far, and they got, of course, the records from my other vets as well. And they do the abdominal x-rays. They pretty much say, for the most part, everything looks normal. They just said that they saw a little bit of gas buildup. They also noticed that Desmond's heart looked a little bit big, which they also explained that heart issues in Flemish giant rabbits are pretty common. They didn't see anything wrong with his heart necessarily right now, but they just said down the road I might want to look out for that. Other than that, they said everything basically looked normal. They just noticed there was some gas buildup in his intestines, so they told me that they basically wanted to treat him for GI stasis. So gastrointestinal stasis is basically when the flow of a rabbit's digestive system, it's not flowing, it kind of comes to a stop, and this can be fatal to rabbits. Desmond wasn't actually going through GI stasis, he just had a little bit of gas buildup, but they basically wanted me to treat Desmond for GI stasis just to make sure everything was moving properly and to try and kind of move some of the gas out of his system, because they just said that potentially gas buildup could be causing him some discomfort, which they thought might be causing him to drool still. This appointment that I just described happened a few days ago, and they sent me home with 4 different medications to give Desmond. So I've been doing that for about almost the last week, and so far it does seem like Desmond is still drooling. I haven't gone the full course of giving him the medication yet. He needs to be on it for about another week, and then I'm supposed to see if the issue still persists. I'm not super confident because I feel like the vet didn't really see anything major wrong, that they're just kind of guessing and trying out certain things to see if it'll help. But it's just extremely discouraging that nobody could really find the source of why this is happening, and it's just gotten to a point of guesswork. So I really have no idea what's wrong with Desmond, and if any of you guys have any idea what could be wrong, please let me know. Basically, I have no idea what's wrong with Desmond. Currently treating him for random stuff to see if it helps, and I don't know what else to do. So I'm just kind of hoping that maybe he's just, I don't know, having a little bit of discomfort, or it's just some small issue that is going to go away by itself. Or I'm hoping maybe he just hasn't gotten used to like drinking and eating after getting his teeth fixed yet. Like, I really just have no idea what it could be. If I find anything else out, I'll definitely keep you guys updated on Twitter and Instagram. I'm really hoping that he just kind of stops drooling. I just like don't understand what the issue could be. Yeah, I just wanted to film this update. I'm sorry this was kind of a downer, but I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop of what has been going on with Desmond. I also thought this would be a good video to film just so you can understand the potential medical complications you might have to deal with if you choose to get a rabbit. I often show a lot of the positives to getting these animals. They're super cute and lovely for the most part, but vet bills. When a rabbit drives you upwards of $600 in vet bills and you still don't know what's wrong, it's not a good time. So you just want to keep that in mind with pretty much any animal you get. You might end up spending hundreds of dollars in vet bills, especially if it's an exotic animal or something just not that isn't a cat or a dog. Pretty much anything else is a lot more expensive. We love that. I'm not terribly concerned only because he is acting completely normal. He's eating normal, he's active, he's, I've gotten him checked by the vet and everything looks normal. He's just drooling for some reason and I just can't figure it out. But for the most part, in every other aspect, his health is really good. So I'm really happy about that, and I'm hoping it's nothing serious. I feel like if it was something really serious, they would have caught it by now. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll keep you guys updated on Twitter and Instagram, which will be linked down below if you wanna follow me there and stay up to date on my journey with Desmond and my other various creatures. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for your support. I'll see you guys in my next video. And so will Desmond. Isn't that right, Desmond? You're doing so good. You're such a good sport.